Okay, where is Nolan?
Hi, this is Nolan Farrey here at Anderson Weber Toyota, and I want to tell you why buying a Toyota Highlander Hybrid is the best decision you'll ever make. Alright, here are some of the best reasons why you should buy the 2020 or 21 Toyota Highlander Hybrid. I understand with this sporty look, it is extremely cutting edge for all the new vehicles. Plus, you won't look like a mom type driver whenever you're driving this because it does have extremely beautiful styling. Plus, this is an extremely fuel efficient model. With the all-wheel drive, you're still getting 35 miles to the gallon on a bigger SUV. Plus, this is the perfect family SUV. And actually, if you'll follow me back here, I really like that Toyota's actually added a lot more room when it comes to this third row. I was going to say, if you look back there, you'll actually see that you do have plenty much more room when it comes to taller passengers or just some adult passengers if you are ever going on a road trip. I was saying, again, this is the all-wheel drive model, which is absolutely perfect here living in the Midwest. Whenever we see snow in October like we just kind of experienced, this is the perfect vehicle to get you to point A to point B. Alright, now we're in the interior of the Toyota Highlander Hybrid, and I'll be kind of explaining to you some of the hybrid type features that you come across with this vehicle. This is powered by a system called regenerative braking, and that's actually when you are braking, it's causing friction, which actually charges up the hybrid battery so that you aren't only relying on gas or just relying on the battery. Instead, they will actually work together, which is always a really nice thing, which actually achieves the 35 miles per gallon. And looking up here, if you'll just kind of look up here, you don't actually have RPMs in this vehicle. It's actually you'll see your charging, eco, and then also power. Plus, you'll be able to see up here how you're actually doing fuel economy wise. Plus, you will actually see a gas range right there. Going into the energy, it will actually show you where all the power is going to. So if you're actually charging up the battery, it'll show you here the battery bar right there will actually go up. Or if it's using a little more of the actual engine, there will be red lines going up to the wheels, just showing you that the majority of the power is actually going from the actual engine. And with this car, you actually can go in something called EV mode, which I usually call just electrical vehicle mode, and that's used for low speed situations or if you are fully stopped. This will actually go fully on battery power, which that can actually be achieved after just a little bit of driving, and your battery will be charged up. And that is perfect just because then you're not using any fuel whatsoever, and this EV button is actually right here. Now we're going to be talking about all the safety features that actually come with your Toyota Highlander Hybrid. Now this one is the limited model, so it will have a few extra safety features that I'll actually tell you which is extra and which is not. First off, I'll be starting off with this hold button right here, which is extremely handy if you're at a red light or if you are actually at like a drive-through. You can just put that on and your car will actually be held in a hold type mode. And then actually as soon as you press on the gas, you're going back forward. Next, I'll also be telling you about the actual Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Some people will think that's more of a convenience feature. Me personally, I think it is more of a safety feature, just plainly because you're not actually having to stare at your phone, which is extremely dangerous. Instead, everything that you'll need is going to be right up here, including Google Maps, the Waze app, Spotify, Pandora, and many more other apps. And this will also have your blind spot monitoring system, so you're basically not breaking your neck every time you try checking your blind spot. And it's an extremely handy feature that I absolutely love. So whenever I don't want to, if I'm feeling a little lazy and I don't want to check my blind spot, I'll be able to see an orange icon in the corresponding mirrors on whoever's in my blind spot. Next, this is actually part of the Toyota Safety Sense, which is actually standard in all Toyota vehicles. You'll have your dynamic cruise control, which that's as easy as just turning on the cruise control. And actually with this handy button right here, you'll be able to actually determine how close you are to the car ahead of you. Right below that, that is going to be your lane departure. So if you are going over the yellow or white line, this car will be actually able to beep at you and kind of help you steer a little bit. And this will actually be able to tell if you are swerving a little too much and actually tell you to pull over and just kind of relax and maybe take a nap if you are just a little too tired. I was saying, looking at this screen, a lot of these safety features actually can be turned on and off. With the lane departure, you can either turn it on and off right here, or you can turn it off right here. Next to that, that's going to be your pre-collision, which is always extremely helpful. So if you are about to get in an accident, the car will actually notify you to brake, and if you are going at low enough speeds, the car will actually be able to help you out and brake itself automatically. Next to that, you'll actually see your blind spot monitor system, which that can be turned on and off. And this is the parking sensors, so it will actually be able to kind of help you out a bit more when it comes to parking. So if you're getting a little too close to something, the car will actually beep at you. And with this specific model, this actually does have a bird's eye view camera, which is all right here, which I really like using this for parking. And it's absolutely perfect to use, just so then you know how far or how close you are to the car next to you, so you aren't hitting anyone. And going on with some more safety features, this is the rear cross traffic. So that's actually when you are backing up, it will actually beep at you to let you know that you're getting a little too close to something. And very similar to that, that is the actual sonar for the back. So if you are getting a little too close to something and you're about to hit something, this car will actually be able to stop you and prevent you from actually hitting something. And finally, this is going to be your road sign assist, which I do like that myself just because where I live, I don't see all that many road signs. So this will actually be able to tell me and help me out to tell me how fast I should be going. Now we're back on the exterior of the vehicle, and now actually looking here at the sides, and these are kind of some more convenience or kind of creature feature type options, which this one is the limited, so you will have the bigger tire and a nice chrome alloy wheel, which looks absolutely stunning. I absolutely love it myself. And you will have a full LED light display, which is perfect for when you are driving at night, and you will have a very clear view, and hopefully you won't be hitting any deer because this is absolutely perfect to actually see anything like that. Now looking more back on the back, you will actually be able to see that this actually has the power lift gate, which I love using just because then I'm not manually putting it up and down because I'm extremely short myself. So you can just press this button and this will actually lift itself up. And even when you have the third row of seats up, you do still have plenty of rooms to get groceries or put just about anything you want back here. And let's say you don't want to use that third row at all. It's as easy as just putting these seats down. Then that just gives you so much more cargo space. So then you really can put just about anything you want back there. Now let's check out the interior and I'll show you some more creature features. Alright, now we are on the interior of me showing you all the creature feature and convenience options with this vehicle. As you'll see all across the board right up here, this is everything for your climate control, and you will have heated and cooled seats in the limited, and that'll be for both sides of the car. And this is going to be the power and then tuning all over there for the audio, which will be right here, and you can actually click the screen or click audio, and you'll be able to actually see all your radio presets, and you will be able to kind of switch it up if you do want to change the sources. Now going back to the home screen, you will be able to see the navigation right here, which actually can be considered another safety feature. Just in case you are lost, you can click onto that and then say go to the nearest McDonald's or try to find one, just so then you are a little more familiar with your surroundings. And right here, this is for the phone on your Bluetooth, which you can register your phone, and it will actually have 4 speed dials for you right on the home screen. So if you do have 4 people that you are extremely close with and you need to call them immediately, all right there on the screen. And then with this extra little screen right here, which I really like this comes with the 12.3-inch screen, which is bigger than the regular ones. You'll be able to see everything for your climate, everything for your seats, your audio, your fuel consumption, plus everything that's going from the engine, battery, wheels. And then this is just some more information, including your all-wheel drive settings. And then with this car as well, you will actually have a sport and an eco mode, which is all going to be right up here. Your sport mode, that is actually going to give you just a little more of a boost. Like let's say you're at a stop sign and you just want to go a little faster just to kind of establish some speed. Go into that sport mode and it will actually cause your car to accelerate a little more rapidly. Going into the eco mode, that'll give you a little less power, but it is a heck of a lot better on fuel efficiency. With the 35 miles per gallon, I would say it's possible to even go higher than that. It all depends on really how you drive. And this specific one does have the heated steering wheel, which is a button right over here. Plus, this will have a 120 volt inverter in the back, which you can actually use that for just about anything you want to plug in. And then you also do have that panoramic kind of view for the camera right here, which I do really like that. Again, for parking for the biggest fact. Then up here, you will have everything for your moonroof, which is right above you. I was saying, looking at that, I was just saying you can get a lot of sun through that. I was saying then some extra airflow when it is summertime and not absolutely freezing outside. Some awesome incentives for this month. On approved buyers, you actually can get $2,000 in rebates. You can get 1.9% financing up to 60 months. And for leases, there is $500 lease cash or $319 per month if you do have a down payment of $4,199. And then there are some awesome connected services with this vehicle. This one will have your remote connect, which I'll be able to start and stop your car at any time, anywhere. This will have your safety connect, which that is perfect because it is a little SOS actually inside the car. Flip it open, click that, and emergency services will actually be brought to you. Driver's assist, so you can actually call a number and someone will be able to kind of help you out on going where to go. Service Connect, and they'll be able to actually show you or have someone tell you when you do need to have your car serviced. Again, thank you so much for watching my video. This is Nolan Farrey here at Anderson Weber. Thank you again for watching, and you have a wonderful day.